For the past 6 months, my wife and I have been slowly rebuilding this abandoned old house by hand. And honestly, when we first arrived here, it barely even looked repairable anymore. The yard was completely overgrown. Tall weeds, tangled vines, broken walls, and parts of the roof were already collapsing. At first, we thought cleaning everything would only take a day or two. We were very wrong. The trees and vines had been growing for over 10 years, wrapping themselves around the house like nature was slowly trying to reclaim it. But deep down, we knew one thing. If we truly wanted to save this place, we would find a way. So we started by clearing the entire property by hand. It took 4 of us nearly 2 full days just to expose the structure underneath, and that's when we finally saw how damaged the house really was. The roof had suffered through decades of rain and wind. Parts of the wood were rotten, the old kitchen was falling apart, and cracks ran through almost every wall. Most people online told us to just tear the whole thing down and rebuild it from scratch. But for us, this house was never just about the building itself. This was the house where we grew up. For people born in the 90s like us, these old countryside homes hold almost every childhood memory we have. The dirt roads, the fields, the smoke rising from dinner fires at sunset. That entire way of life is slowly disappearing now. And honestly, once our generation is gone, a piece of that old countryside disappears with it. That's why we decided to save this house instead of replacing it. Not because it was easier, but because some memories are worth protecting. So little by little, we started rebuilding everything. First the roof, then the floors, then the old kitchen. Since there's still no gas line in this area, we decided to keep a traditional wood-burning stove. Something about it just felt right for this house. Slowly, the place started feeling alive again. We painted the walls a warm orange color to make the house feel brighter and warmer. Then the new windows finally arrived. And honestly, that was the moment everything suddenly felt real. For the first time in years, this broken old house finally started feeling like a home again. Outside, we planted flowers and greenery around the yard to bring life back into the space, and after 6 months of work, this abandoned countryside house finally became the warm little home we had imagined from the very beginning.